Y'all, I feel like we need to do a little quick car chat. Let me turn this down before they give me a strike. Lord. The last thing I want to do is get paid from YouTube. What you figure? Anyway, what's up, y'all? What's up? I swear to God, one day I'm going to get to these astrology videos, y'all. It just be so busy. I admire people who could do like a million things from beginning to completion. That is a admirable trait and skill to have, because I believe that's more like a personality trait. It's either a personality trait or you're on drugs. I don't know. So y'all, let's just this is we should have did the end of the year wrap up, but I listen to Uncle Murder for my end of year wrap ups. That's what I do. But we have to do excuse me, y'all, it's like 7 a.m. I've been up since 5. We have to do a YouTube wrap up or something. What's been happening at the YouTube streets. So it's never a dull moment, and it's always something going on. Tory Lanez finally got found guilty. I know everybody's talking about that. My opinion on the Tory Lanez thing, it really don't matter. It was you or Kelsey, Tory. It was you or Kelsey. So whoever goes to jail goes to jail. Point blank, period. It's just like committing crimes. And it's you and your friends and you get caught. Doesn't really matter who pulled the trigger or whatever. Was you with them? Was you a part of it? Okay. You weren't trying to help the situation. You were part of being a fucking menace, Tory. So all of y'all people out here, I just don't even understand. I have too much going on in life to even give a fuck what's going on with Tory Lanez. See, y'all got to realize people spend a lot of time capping for people, saying, well, this should happen, this shouldn't happen. But what happens to people happens so they can learn a lesson. And things happen to good and bad people all alike, all the same. And what Tory is going through is a lesson he needs to know. And it just speaks to you about a lot of people's discernment. Even though the case was confusing and she said this and he said that and they said and then nobody's saying. Discernment and common sense tells you it was one or the other. Discernment and common sense tell you, if you looked at Tory's behavior just in general, just on period, that he have a short man complex, an ego issue. And then discernment and just plain common sense, when you see his father, would tell you they crazy. It's just plain common sense. And I see Tory why Tory is like he is, looking at the father, and the apple don't fall from the tree. But when people like you, or they like your music, or something about your personality, or something you do, or for whatever reason people like you, whether in your personal life or you're a celebrity or whatever the case, they will make excuses for you that really make no sense. People rationalize things with whatever words they can find. So at the end of the day, I don't know why it is bloggers responsibility or what they're spending their time on, bloggers, whatever, and going back and forth about the Tory Lanez thing. Tory was involved in some shit, and he got the punishment that he should get for it, and he needs to learn a lesson. And that's really just that. And that was solidified for me when he hit August Alsina, because we all know August Alsina is as soft as the rainbow. He talk real tough to girls, but I don't never see August Alsina break bad on dudes like that. We all know August Alsina, regardless of his sexual preferences, because who really knows? We know, but who really knows? Always been soft when it come to men. He always looked like the type that'll break bad on a bitch, but don't got that same energy for men. So when August is not a threatening person. When Tory hit August Alsina and was aggressive with August Alsina, that shows anybody with some common sense a lot about Tory's personality. And whether he shot Megan or not, he got what the fuck he should have got. And he's going through what he should go through, and now he got to work it out. And I hope the ride back to Canada is as nice as the ride to America was. You get what I'm saying? And this is coming from a person. I love Tory Lanez music. I think he was like one of the best male kind of R&B artists that was out right now. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate that doesn't come from a biased place. And I have way more Tory Lanez songs on my playlist than I had Megan Thee Stallion, okay? Megan Thee Stallion have a few songs I like. She Aquarius, so I respect her mind. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for Aquarius's mind. But what she on ain't really what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had two different places in our lives, so I'm not on a lot of Megan stuff that she on, so her songs really don't resonate with me. But every once in a while, her songs will resonate with me, like the I'd rather keep it real with ya. Hey, the BITCH song, I love that song. Was probably my favorite song by Megan Thee Stallion, and one that I listen to, like, it's on my playlist. And probably, matter of fact, when I start recording this on my drive back home, I'm going to play that. I'm going to play, tell me, is it love I'm in? Oh, big old freak. Something. I like the one she first came out with. And I probably only like that so much because it's got that immature sample. And I'm a music connoisseur. So, those samples, when you take it back to the 90s, 80s, 70s, whatever, it really get me in my feels, okay? And I got to go in this store and get my stuff. I'm going to pause this, and when I come back, let's talk about Jaguar Wright's crazy ass Taurus. Probably why I said Taurus before. Taurus women, it's so funny, the Taurus women and the men. With the men, that wild personality a lot of times can be more low-key. Now, with some Taurus men, it's not. And that just depends on where other placements are. Do they got something in Aquarius? You know, is there something strong in Aries or Gemini? But I find that Taurus women, and they not crazy, but they be looking crazy on the outside. Not looking crazy, but like they out there. It's even going to be the way they act, talk, dress, whatever.
Bitch, I don't play with you like that. I don't I don't play with you like that. I don't.
And a lot of them are musical. A lot of them can dance. I know a lot of Tauruses that have good singing voices. A lot of Tauruses that can dance good and stuff like that. So the women are just very bold and outspoken. They're not going to bite their tongues. That's a lot of Taurus women I know. And I find a lot of men Taurus are more reserved, but they have that personality more on the low. Like, they're more reserved on the outside, a lot of male Tauruses. But then, they had that wildness like on the low that they don't show everybody, but if you know them well or you understand Tauruses, you understand. Y'all, I had two of my wisdom teeth pulled. I have to get the other two pulled, and I've waited like a few months because it wasn't bothering me. And it's like having teeth pulled on one side. It's my wisdom teeth. I never got them pulled. And now pulled on the other side really throws your mouth off. And now I feel like my whole jaw has moved towards the side where I didn't get them pulled, and I'm biting on my jaw. Y'all did not ask me that. You didn't ask me that at all. But I hate the dentist, and I hate to get my teeth pulled. But it's a good way to lose 10 pounds real quick, because I didn't eat for like a week after I got the last two pulled at the end of last year. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to talk about Jaguar. I guess she's next since I already started on the Tauruses. But let me tell you something I didn't have no idea about Jaguar is that she was even new or was associated with Solar. And when I just saw the video and saw she was saying her nephew Solar, blah, blah, blah. Yo, where do these people come from that we watch and they get famous and stuff? Where do these motherfuckers come from? Because I don't want to hear no more about combination carbonation. You know what I mean? And I guess I just called it combination instead of carbonation, because it was a combination of a whole bunch of fuck shit and fuck niggas and bitches. I just don't want to. If I never saw anything about carbonation again, I would be fine. Again, another Taurus, Eligio. Nature boy, Taurus. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, they be wild, but they are earth signs, so it seem like they grounded and they got it all together, y'all, but they don't. They fucking don't.